It's your point and Guru in the house, back with another Arsenal News episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Ramsey to Arsenal news are back. Of course, Orkun Kokchu to Arsenal again. The rumours are back. Mohamed Elneny actually pisses off certain Arsenal sponsors, and Arsenal are supposed to take an action against it. So a big conversation is about to end, and you guys will definitely enjoy it till the end of the episode. Of course, it's going to be a 10-minute long episode, and you're definitely having a blast, surely. So let's just jump into the first news that we have here for you guys. Is about Fabrizio Romano via Arsenal Loon says Aaron Ramsey would love to join Arsenal again. At Juventus, he's struggling. He's not playing, many injuries. He will be on the market 100%. He will be available. If Arsenal want to go for Ramsey, they know they have the chance. But at the moment, there's nothing advanced or serious with Ramsey yet. So people who are actually expecting Aaron Ramsey to join Arsenal, well, there is availability, but I don't think so Arsenal looking at that moment, or Arsenal are looking in that direction at all. Moving on, Arsenal have been monitoring Ryan Bertrand's situation since January with interest in the players present. Now, Bertrand would prefer to stay in the Premier League, with European football just a bonus in any potential move. His decision will be made in a few weeks. So yes, that's all about Ryan Bertrand. So the Mail say that Arsenal insist that they have no bids for the club despite interest from Spotify founder Daniel Ek. Now Arsenal insist that there have been no bids for the club despite the flurry of activity that has surrounded the Spotify founder, and of course expressing his interest for a takeover. Club legend Thierry Henry publicly backed him for the plans for the club, and Invincibles Patrick Vieira and Dennis Bergkamp are said to be supportive after fans' discontent reached because of the European Super League breakaway league. So Ek also tweeted out that he would definitely want to throw in his hat to buy out Arsenal, but indeed Arsenal's board is expected to give Mikel Arteta a chance to turn things around in the summer, and at the start of the next season backing him in the transfer market as well. Now, it does not even matter if Arsenal qualify for the Champions League or not, but they've got some really exciting prospects in hand for them. But as of now, there has been no bid from Daniel Ek and his consortium that it was supposed to be. So moving on, so Konstantinos Mavropanos starts for Stuttgart against Mönchengladbach. As you can see, Kobel, Anton, Endo, Kempf, Mavropanos, Kaladzik, Tommy Karazor, Foster and Souza with Massimo. So Stuttgart begin. And according to Fabrizio Romano from the same podcast, he says there is nothing serious or advanced between Emerson, Royal and Arsenal. So that answers a lot of questions than coming up with a lot of problems. So Arsenal and Tottenham are monitoring Orkun Kokchu's situation. Now they have yet to make a formal offer. AC Milan are in talks with both the player and his club Feyenoord. Now Ekrem Konur has tweeted it out because Arsenal, Tottenham, AC Milan fighting for Orkun Kokchu. Now I forgot to tell you something, because we're definitely going to soon, we're going to have a journalist on 27th of May. The timing, it's a very late timing, but I'm trying to reschedule it on a very earlier time. So for now, the date is confirmed, 27th of May. We're going to have a journalist that you guys can actually have a word with, and you could be a Chelsea fan, Arsenal fan, or Leicester fan, any fan, and you could ask your transfer questions in the chats. And of course, we're going to pick up some important questions and ask the journalist, and the guy can definitely answer your transfer news related questions. So you guys will definitely get the deserved answers to those. So we're actually trying to get more and more people, more and more journalists, and more contributors, as in collaborations with other content creators. So if we get someone, we're definitely working hard on it. But if we do, make sure you guys subscribe if you are seeking that kind of content more and more often. So yeah, so that is that. So moving on, so talking about more stuff, well, here's the big problem with Mohamed Elneny. AFC Bell tweeted out that a source at Arsenal tells that the club's position regarding Mohamed Elneny's tweet in support of the Palestinian people in the war waged against them by the occupation forces was clarified in the statement that was previously distributed to the media, and does not indicate any imminent punishment, whether reduced or aggravated. Now, the news was that Elneny had tweeted in support for Palestine earlier last week, and Arsenal are reportedly holding talks with sponsor the Lavazza Group after midfielder showed his support for Palestine. And this week has seen the conflict between Israel and Palestine, with dozens killed in a matter of days. So, yes, Mohamed Elneny had tweeted out, and accompanying his message that my heart and my soul and my support for you, Palestine, is what he actually tweeted out. So the report also says that Taloff, a part of the board of deputies of British Jews, approached the club's sponsor and requested a response. The Lavazza Group have since released a statement says that we'll immediately reach out to Arsenal to remark we are concerned about the club associated with such a message. Content of this post is totally not aligned with our company values. Lavazza Group is fully committed against racism and anti-Semitism. Offer is also said to have approached Adidas for a comment. Is quoted as saying it was sad that Arsenal did not want to deal with this more seriously. I would expect better from them than this. In a statement given to the JC, Arsenal explained that they would be speaking to Elneny about the post, while also making it clear that all of the club's employees are entitled to express their views. So that was the update. So the official Arsenal spokesman said, as with any employees of Arsenal, our players are entitled to express their views on their own platforms. That said, we are speaking to Mo about this, so he understands the wider implications of this post. As a club, we are committed to confronting and eliminating all forms of discrimination and continue to champion the need for equality and diversity across all areas of life. It's not easy. It's not easy, being a football player anymore. So, Alex Scott has been named as the new host of the BBC's Football Focus, becoming the show's first permanent female host in its 47-year history. The former Arsenal and England star will take over from Dan Walker, who is stepping down after 12 years at the helm. She announcing the appointment, she said, when I was a kid, I would never have watched television and thought someone like me could be presenting a program like Football Focus. For the BBC to trust me with this role and allow me to be my true, authentic self means a lot. So moving on, so Nicolas Pepe could reportedly depart Arsenal in the summer should they receive a suitable offer. The Ivorian winger is in his second season at the Emirates, where he has chipped in with 12 goals and 5 assists, but he has yet to justify his £72 million price tag. So Fabrizio Romano has said to the Arsenal Loons that the feeling around the player is that Arsenal will try again with him. We'll try with Arteta also to build his consideration in Europe, and let's see what happens next season. But if an important bid will arrive, Arsenal are open to consider, but at the moment it's really difficult to have this money for this player. Crazy stuff, isn't it? Well, speaking on the Arsenal Lounge YouTube channel, here's what Fabrizio had to say. He says, I can guarantee you 100% that Arsenal are working on some positions in particular. Right back, centre back, midfielder and number 10. If Odegaard will leave since February, so they are already talking with people, with agents and with clubs to be prepared. The market this summer will be particular as well, always when we have the Euros or the World Cup. The summer will be the end of the May or the start of the June. They will start something, and I expect Arsenal to do something at the beginning of the market. At the beginning of the market, Arsenal will be ready to do something. Let's see if it will be the right back. The absolute priority is at right back at the moment, that and the midfield. So I expect that at the beginning of the market that they will be close to signing 2 players in these positions. So also, Arsenal will reportedly go toe-to-toe with Tottenham to sign Lyon defender Joachim Andersen. So Andersen, 24 years of age, spent the season on loan with recently relegated Fulham. The centre-backs displays for West Londoners, they were definitely caught eye of Arsenal, but they're also said to have been impressed with Tottenham also. So according to Daily Telegraph, Spurs are in pole position to sign the Denmark international. £35 million is the price tag, so anyone who wants him can get him. Granit Xhaka is reportedly seeking an exit away from Arsenal. Well, the Gunners midfielder could be on the number of players that could actually depart North London in what looks to be a busy window for Arsenal. The Swiss international intends to leave the club he has been at since 2016. Xhaka has arguably been Arsenal's most consistent midfielder this season. Should he depart, Arsenal could replace him with either Yves Bissouma or Sander Berge. Also, Leicester have joined the race to sign Ryan Bertrand alongside Arsenal. Why? I don't know. I really don't know, but okay. Jermaine Jenas believes that Arsenal are right to not offer David Luiz a new contract. He says, probably not, making 30 appearances. I wouldn't have thought it's based on his age. I know he has had more injuries than he would have liked this year. I think Arsenal do need to start rebuilding. I would imagine David Luiz is one of the higher earners at the club, and I think it's a smart move from them to free up some cash and go a bit younger and try and start that rebuild, essentially. So, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes platform every single day, twice. Sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.